In 1916, Cannock Chase Military Hospital, also known as Brindley Heath Military Hospital, was built on the Brindley Heath area of Cannock Chase to support local army training camps. After the war, the hospital was taken over by the Ministry of Pensions to treat those suffering from shell shock and those who had been injured in poison gas attacks. The Ministry of Pensions closed the hospital in 1924. The West Cannock Colliery Company, who owned the land, repurposed the wards into bungalows to house those 75 families of workers at their nearby number 5 Takaroo mine. The site already had electric lights, water and sewage disposal, so it was considered a good opportunity to convert the buildings into dwellings. Bricks, cement and even asbestos can be seen amongst the undergrowth. Cement fence posts still stand along the clearly defined paths around the village. Foundations of buildings edge from the ground, and wreaths and mementos hang in trees to remember those who lived and died in the village. So what will we find when tonight we visit the old Cannock Chase Hospital? So Simon's just polishing off the sign there because we are actually about to walk into the main entrance of the Great War Hospital. Now, what you're going to see during this video is
lots of trees.
Yeah, lots of foliage. Don't apologise. It's funny, but apart from the trees, right, you're going to see a few odd things about the place. But for example, things like Mom, Nan, little shrines to what we think are probably the residents of the miners' village.
Yeah, I don't think it's to do with the hospital as such.
I wouldn't have thought so.
The old miners' village, isn't it?
Yeah, because obviously, as you probably saw at the beginning, during the history part of this video, there's a hospital closed down and the local mining community took over. And I'll be blurring the face out of the picture on that, on the tree there. But yeah, the place got purchased by the local mining community and turned into what they used to call Happy Valley, Brindley Valley, Brindley Village. But we were talking before and it's just mad that where we're standing now, literally these bits were actually an entrance to a hospital, and people, this place was bustling with activity. But what we'll do is we're going to take you a little walk round anyway. There are so many things to see, little artifacts and reminiscences of what the place used to be, and obviously we're going to be doing a bit of an investigation in here. We've walked through the entrance to what was the hospital, and I don't know, I can only imagine this area would have been sort of, I don't even know what it would be. a hospital area. So we're walking into somewhere that we've not actually walked through yet, so we might have to turn around and come back.
Costa Coffee down here?
Yeah, a little cafe, a little shop. Yeah. Well, a W.H. Smith's maybe. Should we carry on? Because there's lots of...
Yeah, go on. Go for it. You're first.
There's lots of little pricks. Ow, like that one. I mean, you expect to see a lot of little pricks at Cannock Chase anyway, but... Oh, shit, there's a big prick there. What, with my fingers?
Yeah.
No. So yeah, this was, you can imagine just like rows of beds, soldiers coming back from World War One with, I think it was gas, inhalation, hazardous gases and other stuff. I would have said it all anyway at the beginning, but crazy. So as you saw earlier, I mean, we're deep into the woods now, and there's little shrines like this. Once again, I'll blur out the names of the people, but so like we were saying earlier, I mean, this is definitely probably from the people who lived in the village and probably died in the village, because if you're going to put things like that in the middle of Cannock Chase, you'd assume that they died here, and then when the place was torn down, they just, I don't know. But Simon found this bit earlier, which was creepy but nice in a weird way. I don't know. There's a little glass deer there. I don't want to really disturb anything, but this little lady down here. This is clearly the Christmas. It's a shame, because it seems that the people who put these things here haven't been back for several years. Could probably, if you wanted to, we could actually just stop in and do a little S-box or something.
Might as well while we're here.
Well, while we're here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, spirits, so I've got a piece of equipment in my hand. This is to any spirits that are in the vicinity. It's a piece of equipment in my hand that will allow you to communicate with us. I've also got a black box here with a green light. If you approach the green light and touch it, or go anywhere near it, it will change colour. It won't hurt you. Me and Simon come here with the greatest respect. Do you think you can maybe attempt to touch that green light for us, if you can, please? Just to show if anyone's here or not. You're very much appreciated. We come in peace and respect, and this won't hurt you. Just like I said, a way of communication showing that you're really here with us. I've got another piece of equipment in my hand. It's like a radio. We should be able to hear your voice through it if you try and talk. Are there any spirits here that does wish to come forward and communicate with us, please? My name is Lee.
I'm Simon.
We just want to know what happened here. Whereabouts did you live? Don't forget, you can touch the green light here if you can. No one's probably been here before to try and talk to you. You probably don't know how to do it. To be honest with you, I wish I could help, but I really don't know either. But you can use our energy if you need the energy to do it. Do you understand? So what we got now, guys, is we're going to just put the ghost tube vox out on for a few minutes and to see if we can get anything through on that. Clearly nothing really on, well, nothing at all on the S box. Nothing at the moment on the K2 either. But we'll try the bot vox, see if we get any voices come through. So spirits, I'm using another piece of equipment that if you can somehow manipulate it or talk to it, I don't know how it works, but I'm sure you can work it out yourself. That sounds ridiculous. Don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Work it out.
100 odd years ago, we know how to use a modern day mobile phone though.
Yes, yes. You may have been not been here for a while, World War One, but I'm sure you can work out how to use this piece of technology.
Did they not have Samsung Galaxy S21s in
World War
One?
I think
I thought they did.
But that was no, that was Sony Walkman, wasn't it?
Oh right, okay.
Pretty sure it was Sony Walkman. God, we're stupid. Okay, spirits.
Listen to me.
I didn't get that, probably. Mate, K2 went off then. Did you get that? You got it in shot?
I've got it in shot, yeah.
Thank you. That was just a black.
Do not enter.
Are we all right being here? Thank you. If that was you that walked past us and made the light flash on the little black box over there, I'm hoping it didn't hurt you. We keep saying it won't hurt you, but we don't know. For all we know, you'd get vaporised or something. Didn't even think of that. I don't know. Thank you. So, spirits. That's new. I mean, just trying to think. I mean, trumpet. I mean, didn't they? I mean, it was a World War One tent hospital, wasn't it? Do you think they would have had trumpets playing? I don't know. Who played?
The music sounded period correct.
Well, it did a bit, didn't
Yeah.
it? The window? I don't know. It's a spirit. Thank you to those who, if it was you that touched the green light over there for us. And thank you if you were the one playing the music. Can you play some more music for us? We're just trying to work out where the music, what the music was, what the piece of music is. Can you play a bit more for us, please?
How close just?
You are.
How close just to get to that?
For it to go off.
So obviously your phone's going to be spiking it different.
There we go.
Did you see how it went up with the... Like when something comes through, it's...
Yeah. Didn't do it then.
They do it wrong.
That's weird. Okay, spirits, so would you believe it? There's fireworks going off as well now.
Again, every time we're in Cannock Chase.
Hopefully that's that sounded like that was loud.
K2 flashed as well.
Did it?
I think it did anyway. It's like kind of out the corner of my eye.
Another great thing, I mean, to prove that this place was a hospital is sort of this. I mean, all the natural brickwork from either the demolishment of the hospital or part of the hospital itself is still on the pavements here. But it's like what Simon said, they've probably, when they demolished the place, they probably just flattened it, levelled it and just buried it, really. So we've got something really cool to show you in a minute. We're going to head there now and yeah, you're going to like it, I think. So we've just walked down this part of the trail. Still over on this side, it's like a circumference path really that you can walk about. And then the more you go in is where you're more going into the hospital area. And I mean, we knew it was here, but we wanted to show you guys, and we're going to do a bit of an investigation into here. But you got to remember, guys, that this used to be an actual hospital, World War I hospital, and then got converted into houses. I've said all this before, but what I'm going to show you now really sort of drums it home, if you like. So you can see Simon there, but check this little plaque out. Now look where we are. It's just trees, foliage. Have a read of that. On this site stood the hospital operating theatre, later to become 33 Brindley Village, home of the Grice family. Harry, Lillian, Irish, Roy, Colin, Harry, Brian, Derek, Barry and Keith. Many memorable happy times were spent here. And that happened here, in between all these ferns and
bugs.
Yeah, loads of them. Speaking of loads, I mean, the houses weren't very big, and they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10, 11, 12 people. And if we can sort of, how far we can get in without breaking our necks. Ow! A little prick again. Not very far, mate. It's getting a bit... We keep hearing sort of knocks against wood. But... and cuckoos. To anybody that was a member of the Grice family, or if there was any hospital patients who were admitted here, we invite you to come forward. If you can, maybe try and communicate with us. Holding a black box in my hand. If you can come forward and maybe touch this black box, just let us know that you're here.
What we've done, put a REM pod down by this tree, by the plaque. We've got ghost tube on the go. See if we get anything.
And bearing in mind, this is in the middle of the operating theatre as well. Technically.
Beverly.
Beverly.
It's not one of the names on the plaque, is it?
No.
Thank you, Beverly. We try and... Go on.
Is there anyone else here with us who wants to come and communicate?
Beer.
Beer.
Is that what he said?
Beer.
I've got a couple in my bag. Do you know what?
Oh, there is us.
Just for shits and giggles, can you just quickly hold on to that just for 1 second? I'm keeping the camera running.
33. Annoying.
33.
33. Annoying.
33.
No. Okay. That's cool. That is cool. 33. Annoying. Are we annoying the people here at number 33?
Wine.
Wine? Hang on. I haven't got any wine.
We haven't got any wine, sorry.
Sorry, everybody. So, whoever wanted a beer, I've brought you a beer. I'll place it next to that red light on the flower, on the floor. If you want that beer, feel free to try and grab it, or if you can't grab it, knock it over. It's weird. That's the beer, and then wine. 33.
We're annoying.
We're annoying, clearly. You're being attacked. At least there's no bugs here. Thank you if that was you trying to communicate with us. Can you come back? Sorry, dude. I've just put the K2 on top of the beer can. Feel free to grab the beer. Would you like us to go and get some wine? $33 annoying.
That was pretty sick.
That was amazing.
Run away.
Why do we need to run away? We've given you a beer. Trust me, I don't give away my beers, you know, lightly. At least say thank you. That sounded like it was something coming through the grass. Like, I don't know. Like we said earlier, though, it could have been could be a rodent or any kind of little cretin. So, 33. This was your home. How long did you live here for?
Speak.
Did it say?
Speak.
Speak. If you want to speak to us, we're holding a camera and there's a little microphone inside the camera. You've probably not seen one before.
Guilty.
Could that be like a yes? Right, you've not seen one before. Guilty, yeah. But you've never seen one before, so if you get close enough to it and speak into this bit at the front, we can hear your voice. Do you want to try and do that for us, please? You can probably see a red light and a green light on the floor near the beer. Wonder if you'd be good enough. Whether you want us to stay or leave, we'll come to that shortly. If you can.
Tell me about it.
It's Stella Artois. It's 4.8% volume. Tastes really good.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. I find that, I don't know about you, so, but I find it improves my figure. I keep hearing stuff over there, I do. Okay, let's speak to the patients here in this hospital. I'd like to speak to anybody that may have died in the operating theatre here. Maybe
What
if you...
do I do?
How'd you answer that? I don't know. What do? You try, and if you can, just show us that you're here. Knock, bang, touch the green or the red light on the floor. Try and knock that can of beer over.
Doomed.
Doomed.
Okay, well, I was just about to say, well, I think we are, because I think the bugs are back.
They are. Like, if you stand still for
Yeah.
5 minutes, they all just seem to find you.
Yeah, congregate ready for a meal.
Heat signatures.
Right.
Get 'em, boys.
Get 'em, boys! I'm just thinking of Independence Day. Are we okay having fun? We like to smile when we're trying to communicate. We think it might make you,
Bit more at ease
yeah, a bit more at ease.
to show that we're friendly.
Are you friendly?
Deadly friendly. Jesus, man.
I know, we're being actually bitten to death. I'd like to speak to the spirit that came through and said 33.
Paul.
Paul.
Nobody called Paul on the plaque. Yeah, okay, Paul. So you're the one that said 33.
8.
8. I didn't hear him say 8.
I didn't know. REM pod.
Seen that.
Thank you. That's really good of you doing that. See, it hasn't hurt you, has it?
What do I do?
Just go near it, touch it.
Just do the same as you just done a second ago.
Or try and grab the green light that's next to it. That's really good of you making that noise on the red light. Told you it won't hurt you.
Angry.
Why are you angry? There's no need to be angry.
Missing.
You're angry because somebody's missing? Are you missing? You've not been found?
The buildings are missing.
Oh, the buildings are missing. Oh, freaking hell, yeah. Good shout. You're angry because your house is gone. Is that what it is? You're angry because your home's not here? I'm sorry about that.
Heaven.
Heaven. Sorry guys, we're actually being eaten alive, quite literally. Yeah, I'm sorry about your home. You can go to heaven, you know, if you wanted to. I'm no expert. I don't... What did it say?
Knife.
Knife.
Well, we are in an operating theatre.
Oh, yeah, good. Another good shout. Was you put under the knife, as they say? Were you operated on? As I was saying, you can actually go to heaven. We're no experts, but if you see a bright light, go towards it.
Soldier.
Military hospital. You were a soldier. You're put under the knife.
Priest.
Last rites. The priest came. You'd been put under the knife in the operating theatre, and the priest came in and gave you last rites, maybe. If we're correct in any way, can you touch that red light to make the noise go like it happened before? If we're right. Or touch the green light. What the hell was that? I don't know what that was. Are we right so far in telling your story? So Spirits was really happy that you gave us some really good information. Thank you. You told us what house number this was. You told us you were a soldier. You touched that red light on the floor that made a little noise. That makes us really happy, and we're so proud that you tried to communicate with us. So thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to try and get across?
So we're going to say goodbye now. It's bad, isn't it? The camera can't see me, but I'm slapping my head and everything here. So we're going to go now. So thank you very much. Really appreciate you trying to communicate with us.
Paul.
Paul again.
Paul.
Is that who's been communicating with us? Was it Paul?
Hi, Paul. You're going to touch that red light again on the floor for me?
Sorry, Paul, we haven't introduced ourselves. My name's Simon.
And my name's Lee. Sorry, Paul. What number did you live at then, Paul? Was it 8? Because your name's not on this...
Water.
You say?
Water.
Water, okay. Because your name's not on the plaque.
Water, as this says.
Oh, water. Your name's not on the plaque. So did you live at number 8? What are you doing here? Were you friends with Harry?
Why can't you see me?
The only way we can kind of see you is if you communicate with these devices that we've got that make the lights change colour.
Or stand directly in front of the camera. Maybe you want to touch one of us if you can. It'd be great if you could sort of knock that black box on the floor on top of the beer can, or even kick the beer can over. If you can try and do that, we might not be able to see you, but at least we're going to know you hit. Thank you. That's brilliant. I really appreciate you doing that. So is that you, Paul?
Paul.
Paul! No shit. Thank you so much, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. Pleased to meet you, mate. That's a woodpecker, innit? I think.
Predator.
Behind you.
What'd you say?
Behind you.
It is behind us, Paul. So, Paul, can you touch that metal stick? Did you used to live here? Did you live here, Paul?
Which?
Which?
Mm.
I don't know. So, where did you actually live in this village, did you, Paul? Can you touch that metal stick again for us? Or touch the green light, make the colours change if you can on it? Or kick the beer can over? You have to excuse us, Paul, because we don't get to speak to people we can't see that often. In fact, I think this is the first time we're actually having a proper conversation and you're actually doing something back. I don't think that's ever happened before.
Show yourself.
Show yourself. We're here.
We're right here, Paul.
Mate, I'm buzzing. That REM pod went off and we had to keep the beer can over. Is that you, Paul? Paul. That's awesome. We're getting the most intelligent responses I think I've ever had.
Since I've been doing it, yeah.
Since I've been doing it. That's just amazing. Paul. That's awesome. We're so glad you've come through. Have you got anybody else with you? Is that, yes, you got somebody else there then? Have you got more than 5 people with you? Touch that light again if you've got more than 5 people with you. Touch the stick again. Make that noise if you've got more than 5. Okay, touch the stick again if there's less than 5 people. I ain't going to need anything to eat when I get home. I've just swallowed about 500 of them. So, Paul, we're being bitten. So, we're going to make a move, mate. Is that okay?
Stay.
No!
We'll stay as long as you want us to stay, Paul. We're quite pleased that we're communicating with someone.
Absolutely. If you want us to stay, yeah, we'll be happy to. So, I'm sorry I keep asking you to do this, but the reason I'm holding this camera is because we're
A long time ago.
A long time ago. It feels like it. We've been standing here, but we're paranormal investigators. We go to weird and wonderful places trying to find things that are unusual. And
False.
what's it say?
False.
False. Yeah. Try and I don't know. Try and what's the word I'm looking for? Try and find out the false in things that people have seen or heard. Trying to document it, try and prove if they've seen these things or not. And I'm not saying anybody's seen anything here, but we thought it'd be a pretty cool place to come and visit. Are we all right?
A long time ago.
A long time ago. It was a good place to visit a long time ago. We're gonna go now, Paul. Stay. Mate, this is ridiculously intelligent. Paul, I'm sorry that we're talking to you about you even though you're standing here in front of us, but we're just so happy that you're making our little toys on the floor work and you're talking to us, everything that's coming through the device that Simon's... Dull. Alright, okay, sorry, my talking, is it?
Is he boring you now? Is Lee boring you, Paul?
Am I boring? I feel, Paul, like we can talk to you like men, like blokes. So, am I talking crap? I get that impression, don't you? That he's just a bloke, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's just a fella. There's either
You'd meet down the pub.
yeah, exactly. That's how I'm feeling. It feels like I'm just talking to a mate down the boozer. I don't feel threatened. I don't feel anything. I feel really
excited.
I'm really happy.
It's pretty awesome what we've had.
Yeah.
Usually when we do it, you'll get one or two things that are really memorable. There's been so much come through.
I forgot
half
it.
of it.
Guys, let us know in the comments if you think, because you've got ghost tube sessions and then you've got ghost tube sessions, and this is the most amazing.
This one's been nuts, yeah.
This one's been memorable, and we're standing in what was 100 years ago an operating theatre, chatting with our mate Paul. You alright, Paul? You still there? Can you touch the red stick again if you're still there? I'll try and kick the beer over if you're still here. You still here, Paul? Maybe you could slap your hand against the sign, the green sign that's on the tree. Just give it a good tap. If you're still here. Or kick that beer over. I think he's gone. Nothing's come through the ghost tube for a couple of minutes. Thank you, Paul. Thank you to any of the spirits that tried to communicate with us. That was...
It's gone 10 o'clock, maybe they've gone to bed.
Maybe we've worn them out. I bet you not many people have been here to investigate this particular area and try and speak to the spirits here. They're probably worn out. Paul, if you can hear me, you're an absolute superstar. Thank you.
Going.
What, keep going, what? Telling you how good you are? Nah, we'll just come back for that, mate. We'll bring some beers. If it's all right with you, we might come back with some friends. Another time. Would that be okay?
Don't.
Okay.
Don't. Just me and Lee then. Can me and Lee come back to see you?
Don't forget, you can still communicate by answering yes by touching the red stick on the floor again. The metal stick with the... We've got to go soon, mate. Right, we are going to move on now. So thank you so much. Okay, turn that off, mate. Thank you. Just close it down, that's it. Wow.
That was pretty nuts, wasn't it?
That was incredible. Thank you. That was incredible, guys. You get ghost tube sessions, you get some cool responses, but that was nuts. Let us know what you think. Now, please, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 1,000, and that little bit alone must show you that we're real. I'm so happy. I don't know about you, mate.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, that was.
Yeah, I'm so happy, and I feel, you'd think that you'd be a bit creeped out though, wouldn't you, communicating with the spirit, and I'm sorry, I'm just being bitten to death, but I feel so happy.
Yeah, it's completely different to feelings we usually get in places like this, isn't it?
I feel
usually it starts getting dark and you start getting the fear factor starts coming in a bit.
Yeah, I don't at all. I feel like this fella is going to watch us now. That's how I feel. I feel comfort. It's mad, innit? In the middle of Cannock Chase, and I'm feeling absolutely... I feel protected. I feel like... I don't know, what's the word? It's like unbeatable. I just feel awesome. How do you feel?
Really good.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool, that was.